make sure you go to teesprings.com/unofficialJDB merch to go and purchase my exclusive tees and hoodies. Make sure you go to teesprings.com, go and buy you a couple things and represent your red pill mindset. Now, y'all know I did a video about YG, and there were some sisters that really took it the wrong way. They were very angry. They were angry because they thought that I was taking up for YG. When you clearly listen to the video, you can tell I was not taking up for YG. I did not agree with what YG did. What's going on, Mar? There you go. Like the stream, people, if you're new coming in. Charm, I see what's going on. I did not agree with what YG did. But apparently, you got these over-emotional, sensitive women thinking that I'm taking up for him because I wasn't going off on him. Listen, man, I will never go off on somebody because of their opinions, you know? I go off on people who do stupid shit. I don't go off on people just because of their opinions. That's some emotional that I'm trying not to curse so much, but anyway, fuck it. That is some emotional shit. And I'm seeing these women making these YouTube channels talking about colorism. And I have to admit, they're getting a lot of views. They're getting a lot of subs and they're talking about colorism. You know, maybe it's just a way to grow, or maybe they truly feel that way. But I highly doubt these women phones are dry. If there's a dark-skinned female in the chat right now, can you honestly tell me that your phone is dry? Can you honestly tell me that? Can you honestly tell me that dudes are not trying to get with you? Dudes are not trying to date you. Dudes are not trying to marry you. Can you truly say that? Can you truly say that, you know, when you go out and about, you don't get approached? And I said this yesterday. I said this. Okay, you're not going to be able to change the hearts and minds of men. You're just not. You're not going to be able to bully and troll men into dating you. If they date you, they're going to feel some type of way. They're going to feel some type of way. Do you think men want to be disgruntled in a relationship with you just because you dark skinned? Do you really want to deal with men like that? Do you really want to deal with a man who's with you because you dark skinned? What woman would put themselves in that situation? That doesn't make sense. I know that a lot of y'all only want the top 15, 20% of men, but those men are taken times 5, times 10. You got to compete for their attention. Okay? And those women who are lighter than you are campaigning harder than you. Those are facts. Those women are campaigning harder than you. You got to work harder. Some of these women are used to being the best looking women in their city. But when they get on social media, they're just a one of many and they can't handle it. They don't know how to handle it. Well, you need to handle it. Stop getting on social media and complaining all the goddamn time. That's not cute at all. Men like confident women. When we see a woman walk into a room, we like to see a confident woman walk in. She got the nice walk. She look, you know, beautiful and sexy. Not walking around like something's wrong with her, like she has an axe to grind and a chip on her shoulder, because that's what I'm seeing. But y'all will go and support Cardi B. You won't go and support these black female artists, and you will talk about how it's the industry that's doing it. Of course the industry's promoting who they want to promote. That don't mean that you heifers should be trolling me and be mad at me when I speak about Cardi B then. That's not the media making you do that. Because I've seen black female after black female comment on my videos mad because I say something about Cardi B. Did the media make you do that too? Did the media make you come to my videos and thumbs it down and talk crap because I'm speaking my honest, true opinions about Cardi B? Did the media make you do that too? Did white supremacy make you do that? Argue with people on social media over Cardi B? Defend Cardi B? Y'all do not defend these darker skinned, women in the industry. Y'all want us to do all the heavy lifting for them. Y'all don't want to do nothing for them because secretly you're envious of them because you want to be in their spot. It's all about competition. If you are a confident dark skinned woman who gets attention from men, you don't have any issues with men, those women aren't on social media complaining. It's these women who have very high standards for no reason, who will get on social media and complain all day long. Maybe your ship has sailed. Maybe you're not in your prime anymore. Or maybe you just ain't attractive enough. How about that? No matter how much, extensions you buy, no matter how much lightning cream you use, no matter how many, surgeries you get, you're still one of the bunch. And that angers you. No matter how many white men you date for a little while, you still angered about people's opinions. YG's opinion shouldn't even matter to you. You probably have never listened to one YG song. Some of y'all just heard of him. I even said when I was in middle school and high school, there were dark-skinned chicks. Very average looking. They ain't had no tits, they ain't had no ass. They just slim, skinny chicks. But they constantly had dudes, man. One of the chicks was like homecoming queen once, man. Very likable. She wasn't going around angry at the world. She wasn't wearing a whole bunch of weave. She was just very likable. And because she was very likable, men at the time you say teenagers, but a lot of dudes gravitated towards her. That's all it is. But when you trying to compete with Becky, that's a fight you're not gonna win. Don't get mad at me. Don't go out there and support these corporations who put these white women on the pedestal. You want to boycott and cancel black-owned products. Boycott and cancel these white-owned products. These companies that ain't putting you on no pedestal. But you're never going to do that, are ya? That's the problem we have. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. The complaining has to stop, people. At some point, we have to look ourselves in the mirror and look at why we are where we're at. We need to better ourselves. Because trust and believe, I see these white women and these Hispanic women on Instagram. They are in the gym. They are building a body to compete for the men that y'all not willing to compete for. But you're angry with men, angry with me and other men who have a difference of opinion as far as colorism is concerned, because we just are not pressed about it. I didn't agree with YG talking about how he need to protect his pretty light-skinned daughter. But once again, you have people who are so insecure. They want to get mad at everything. They're never satisfied. They never have enough thirsty ass men in their DMs. That's where we're at. Y'all should see these white and Hispanic women on Instagram. Look at them, man. They fit. They done built them an ass. They got hips, everything. All you see them doing is making videos in the gym, working out. You know, they're trying to do everything to compete. I know these women are getting surgery freedom, but they're not on social media talking about colorism and talking about discrimination. You know, at least they're in the gym. Some of these women ain't even in the gym at all. So we have to really look at some of these points, people. I just want y'all to understand, man. Understand that we as men, we do like confident women. We don't like insecure women. We don't like women who are constantly in their feelings, constantly angry at the world, don't know how to smile. Do you think a man is going to approach a woman who doesn't smile? Now, I know women will claim, well, I don't like men approaching me, so I don't smile, or I smile, and they'll think that I want to date them. Are you serious? I've been in places where women will walk by and smile. I don't see dudes approaching them out the blue. So, Varla, these women are getting overtures from all types of men, but will claim that nobody's approaching them. Nobody wants them. They're not talking about the average everyday guy. They're talking about these celebrities. They want these celebrities hitting on them, but again, it'll never be enough. Look at the problems and the issues that are going on, as far as self-esteem. The self-esteem of these women are at an all-time low. And they want to blame us for that. For why their self-esteem is low. Are there black men who don't choose black women? Yes, they are. But I would advise you not to want to deal with those type of guys. If you feel like a guy, doesn't want to deal with you, he makes you feel some type of way, don't deal with him. Shout out to that crazy chick with the late fee. I appreciate it. Don't deal with him. Don't deal with a guy who makes you feel bad. Don't deal with a guy who makes you feel insecure. That's what I would tell you. Now, when it comes to hip hop, shout out to Vern85. They complain about colorism, but obesity is the real problem. Self-improvement over self-delusion. That's a good point, Vernon. Improving yourself will always improve your self-worth, That's why it's very important for us to work on building ourselves up. Because if we're not able to build ourselves up, then we shouldn't be complaining about anything. We shouldn't be complaining about anything. People do great things and be great. I'm not no hater. Just because you don't see me on a bunch of these particular platforms doesn't mean I don't want to see black people succeed. It's just that I don't have to show fake support to people. I don't want to have to show fake black solidarity. I'm not one of those people. But I can appreciate when people are doing good out here and they're changing people's lives, especially black people, because we need it. You got some of these females who will talk about how, black men are conquered and they can't compete with the white man. A lot of the brothers I know, they're doing very well for themselves. Now you got these guys who, because they're failures and because they chose to be failures, they will beg for reparations for the white man, and they will talk about how white men are better than them. That's because they're already defeated and they've decided to live a defeatist lifestyle, which means impregnating women so they can have a place to stay, lifetime place to stay. And, also they will impromptu marry a woman when they don't have shit, or they will date a woman until they get on their feet. And then once they get on their feet, they're out of there. Unfortunately, women are choosing to date those type of guys. Unfortunately, that's why I want to see these sisters do better, because these sisters are raising the next generation. They're raising the next generation. Do you think I want to see these black generations be more fucked up than it already is? No, I don't. I want to see it improve and do better. Make sure you go to teesprings.com/unofficialJDB merch to go and purchase my exclusive tees and hoodies. Make sure you go to teesprings.com, go and buy you a couple things and represent your red pill mindset.